Luisa's song from Encanto, Surface Pressure, hit straight to the heart of millions of audience members, and not just older siblings. But why? And as a verse-chorus song in a musicalized story, how does it find itself being so effective in context and such a bop outside of context? Not gonna lie, when I first watched Encanto, I was immediately struck by this song. Mesmerized, sucked in. I felt seen, I felt attacked, I felt feels, and I loved it. If you haven't seen Encanto yet and you don't know what I'm talking about, then I highly suggest that you pause the video now and go watch it. Did you do it? Well, if you didn't, the short of it is that Luisa is the eldest sibling in a magical family with the gift of superhuman strength. But therefore, everyone relies on her to do all these intense and difficult things, expecting her to shoulder everyone else's burdens and to do it perfectly. Sound familiar? To some extent, we have all felt this way, which is part of the reason that this song works so well. And if you are the eldest sibling, or the most responsible family member, or millennial, or Gen Z, then it may have struck you particularly hard. The idea is based off of the gifted and talented trap. You're told what you're great at and how much better than everyone else you are at that thing, but then the standards get raised to an impossible measure, and then you feel like you can never measure up because the standard gets raised higher and higher even as you do more and more. Ain't it fun? In large part, the appeal of the song does have to do with the fact that the message can be so well related to by a lot of people, yes, but there's more. We cannot deny that this song is a bop. It is catchy AF and it's got a great beat. Wow. And speaking of the beat, the way that the song ebbs and flows in its build and uses some incredible beat drops is a roller coaster of emotion that is so good that once you're on it, you just can't bring yourself to get off. Good stuff. Hey, if you're enjoying this video at all, could you do me a favor and give it a little like? Thanks. Next comes the brilliant use of repetition. Not only is repetition a great way to make something catchy in the first place, and Lin-Manuel Miranda does this all the time, but if done really well, it can take a song that's catchy and turn it into a true earworm. Plus, the repetition here is smartly mimicking the very situation that Luisa finds herself in and wants to get out of. That drip, 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 drip. It almost acts like onomatopoeia and makes us feel like we are inside her thought process. Our brains love this sort of sound. This also makes it both catchy and appropriate. Add in the next point that's written in a very cool pop style mixed with reggae tones and you've got a surefire hit on your hands. But there's more! Not only is the song brilliant and captivating for all the reasons I've already mentioned, but also, in a movie where the music does very little to move the plot forward or to develop characters, this song very well captivates what's happening under the surface for Luisa. It's real, it's raw, and it develops her character very well in a short amount of time. We empathize, sympathize, feel her humanity, and we walk away singing a catchy tune. And that is what makes Surface Pressure a fantastic song and my personal favorite from Encanto. And you can compare it to other possible uses of verse-chorus songs in musical stories by watching this video next. Thank you all for being here with me today, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers!